Are you tired of losing games because you don't know how to set up the site? Well, I have over 10,000 hours in Rainbow Six Siege since it came out in 2015. I've been a champion on PC since the rank was added and over 5k elo and diamond consistently prior to the release of Champion. For today, we're going to focus on Oregon, the most iconic map in Rainbow Six Siege. Since release, it's been reworked a few times and had a few alterations in its lifespan. So for today, I'm going to teach you how to defend Oregon. Starting with the basement, it is typically the same setup regardless of operators, with minor tweaks needed depending on which operator composition you're running. For this example, I play Azami. Azami is an extremely versatile operator who allows you to make or get rid of lines of sight you don't want there. So you're going to need to make a lot of holes, which means you're going to need some sort of soft destruction. Usually it's going to be a shotgun, but for the purpose of this video, I'm running the Azami slug shotgun. So off the rip, the freezer footholes is one of the most important parts of your hold. It allows you to deny the entire freezer walk-up from the safety of sight on an off angle, which I'll show you at the end of the round. Secondly, you need to make sure the hatches are reinforced. No matter what, your hatches should never be soft, as that completely compromises the integrity of your bomb site. So we're going to make sure that these are reinforced every single round, no matter what. Heading back down into the basement, we're going to go ahead and make sure that the rest of our site is ready. Now, I know the action phase just started, but usually you have 5 people prepping. You're going to make sure these holes slightly above head height, looking towards the back of pillar and tower stairs. This will allow you to fight the tower 1 stairs walk down from sight on an unfavorable angle for the attackers, especially when you add it in combination with the Azami one-way angle that I'll show you in just a few minutes. And then we're going to make the long angle holes into bunker, so you can fight bunker from both pillar, tarps, and E-box with your player elbow holding the bunker rush. And then this laundry rotate here is pivotal. It allows you to have full site mobility, no matter if they're pushing tower or freezer. And then the old reliable closet player, making sure the site is locked down and safe. And now, like I was talking about earlier, the ability to deny freezer with these crouch level holes from the complete safety of the bomb site will absolutely change the dynamic of your rounds. And then another power position is going to be elbow. Making sure you keep control of this is vital. A lot of teams are going to be running a combination or one of like mute, Wamai, Jaeger, Warden, to be able to keep just the elbow because the backside push is so powerful and potent on this map. And then here again, this is the long angle I was talking about, from pillar to fight bunker. Another very powerful angle, as it's a very tight angle for the attackers, but you have a better perspective on it because of your distance. And then this Azami here is also pretty standard in the higher elos. It makes the tower walk down a much less secure option for attackers. It also makes the angle to fight tower stairs from pillar and from inside of laundry a lot more potent and difficult to fight, as you can see here. It's a horrible angle, and this entire time they can see your feet and a lot of your legs, and usually you'll die if you don't properly clear that Azami first. Another Azami that's a must need, the freezer locker Azami. It gives you a lot more versatility to play in freezer if that push comes in, and then combined with the footholds, if someone's holding your hallway, it's extremely difficult to lose bunker, even to the most coordinated teams. Lastly, this is the only other Azami that you'll need for this bomb site. That's more of a late round Azami to stop them from jumping the bunker hatch. Now, moving into the kids bedroom games bomb site. You're gonna quickly and always have footholes facing main stairs, or big window rather. Sorry. This will allow you to counter the rush and jump in from the safety of kids where you aren't in any danger. You also want to make sure you have a rotate going into the pit to allow for better mobility and retaking of the site if you are to lose kids or games. Another higher point of activity is going to be the attic, which is why we're going to make sure that we reinforce these walls. And then typically, you're going to see a player playing inside a pit the entire round of every Oregon game in high elo. It's a extremely strong position, and with these head holes facing into trophy, it allows you to fight top main, sat window jump in, and master, all from one position, shutting down the attack completely. And then another set of head holes you're going to make sure you have are the top white head holes. This is primarily going to be used to fight trophy door from top white. Sometimes it can bite you in the butt if you are trying to rotate up white in a late round situation. However, most of the time that won't be a problem. And you're going to deny the long angle from the attackers by reinforcing the armory wall. I'll show you in just a second, but that'll deny a lot of mobility and deep angles for the attackers. Typically you're going to want more utility, but for the purpose of this video, if you're playing smoke in ranked setting up the site, you're going to make sure you have barbed wire in attic and on the bottom white walk up, because these are two of the weakest points if the enemy team wants to go for a fast play or rush. So like I was saying, the site is pretty easy. It's just a bit it's a lot to do by yourself. However, if your teammates are reinforcing, especially in the higher elos, no one's going to reinforce where your rotates need to be or where head holes need to be. And there's so many operators with shotguns and self-destruction that it's not really an issue. And this is just an example of the angles that the attackers are trying to fight while they're pushing this bomb site. And then this is another power position you can play is top main. It lets you deny the deep master walk-in trophy and armory. And then also, this is the long angle that the attackers cannot get because of this hard wall into pit, giving you a lot more freedom to continue actively fighting the attackers throughout the round. And that's just a quick example of what the correct head holes can allow you to do. I'm able to throw that smoke, only exposing myself for a few seconds, and completely deny the entry from trophy. This smoke from kids allows me to deny the default plant spot for most attacks, and from big window is smoke. I can also smoke trophy door with no risk to breach kids window or trophy, making smoke an extremely versatile operator and ideal for denying pushes on Oregon. For our tertiary bomb site, we are going to go to meeting kitchen. Some people might try to tell you the other bomb sites are better, or that kids or meeting dining or kitchen dining is a better bomb site. They're lying to you. This is the best bomb site out of the remaining two. And first, we're going to make the footholds on the stage wall to deny Tower 1 walk-in and to be able to actively fight them throughout the round. You're going to pop both meeting hatches, the one in attic and the one in meeting, to be able to deny defenders from lurking through the basement. And you're going to hold upstairs because the bomb site just simply isn't strong enough without holding outside of the objective. You're also going to make sure you reinforce both of the outer split walls, as that's going to enable or deny attackers from making a fast play through a soft wall directly into the bomb site or garage. This rotate and head hole combination in CCTV is my personal preference, but I know a lot of players like to switch which side they rotate and which one the head holes are on. And again, it's personal preference depending on like just who's playing the area where the head holes and rotates are. But for me, whenever I'm playing ranked or comp, I usually play bottom white CC. So for me, having the head holes and rotate in that order makes it a lot easier for me. And then for our upstairs hold for the meeting kitchen bomb site is going to be very similar to how we set up and hold the kids game bomb site. We're going to have the same head holes, same foot holes, and we're going to make sure that this wall is still reinforced, just like it is when we're holding the upstairs objective, to deny the attackers from getting a nice cut angle into pit and denying the deep angle into kids. We're also going to make sure that the attic walls are both reinforced. So like I've mentioned previously, we can open up that attic hatch and deny the entire bomb site walk it to above. As typically the main 2 points of egress for attackers is going to be either a big or small tower take. The attic hatch being open allows you to deny a big tower take, and the hold into the kid's bedroom, which is where I'm making the rotate now, will allow you to deny the dining small tower push that the teams will sometimes opt for.